Hello and welcome to your prosthetic hand challenge. So for your challenge today, you're going to create a hand that will be able to grasp a couple things using the materials that are going to be found in your bag. Here are the materials that you will be using. Inside your bag, you will find popsicle sticks, straws, plastic tubing, a cup for grasping, rubber bands, string, cardboard, pipe cleaners, and cardstock. You may also use masking tape and hot glue found on the orange labeled shelf. Alright, let's get started on some tutorials for your prosthetic hand challenge. So, a little background on how your actual hand works. So you have your phalanges, which are your fingers right here, and then you have tendons that come up through your wrist and attach to the small bones in each of your fingers. And your brain tells those tendons to curl and grasp things. Okay, so that's just kind of a little background. So in your bag, you have all that you need to create these prototypes. I'm going to show you one trick with straws and one trick with the plastic piping that will help you create a nice little grasping motion if you are so designing with that. Okay, so you'll take your straw and you'll bend it wherever you want. So see on our fingers how there's like a natural break in 3 different sections. If you want to do something like that, you will take your straw and just fold it wherever you want it to be. And then you'll very gently cut the corner. You see how I'm cutting the corner and not the actual, like all the way through, straight across. I'm going to cut a triangle. Okay, that one actually might be a little bit too big. But when I break it open, you can kind of see that there's a natural way that it's connected and it's easier to kind of force and bend. So see, that's without and that's with. Cool. So I'm going to do that one again. So you do that. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller this time. Because the trick is if you get it too thin, it might actually split on you when you're actually pulling your string, if you're using string to pull. And it looks like that from the side. Okay, and then you'll use that to kind of bend. See how it kind of looks like a finger? Pretty cool. All right. So you can do the same thing with your tubing. However, the tubing obviously is a lot thicker. So you can do that same thing. And when you take your scissors, you're going to use the hilt and not the tip. So if you're having a hard time and you're like, I can't do this, try, I'm not saying that you're going to, try it with the hilt. And it might take a couple tries to get through. And you'll have the same kind of thing. Okay? So that kind of notch right there is what you're looking for to create a nice little grasping, if you want that kind of thing. Okay? Then from there, you can take these guys, you can make them, you know, just how they are and use it to kind of grasp. Your challenge is to lift up this empty cup with your grasping device. Eventually we'll add some water and see if you can lift it up with some water, but for right now, just an empty cup. So from there, what you can do is you can attach your pieces of straws with tape, or you can use your hot glue gun and attach pieces onto there to give it some stability, because in real life we don't just have, you know, our bones and the tendons exposed. We have everything else that will make structure in your phalanges. So you can have structure with cardboard, you can use paper, you can use the popsicle sticks. Yes, you may cut the popsicle sticks, but be very, very careful. Okay, so it's pretty easy to cut them with the larger scissors. Just make a nice clean cut. They might break on you, but you know, they're pretty solid once you've cut them. Okay, I think that's about it for my little tips and tricks for that. So again, using your materials, you are not getting any extra materials unless you need extra string if you cut your string too short. Any other materials, the tubing, straws, pipe cleaners, all that kind of stuff, you're not getting any extra. Okay? Have fun designing, and we'll see you back here in a second. All right, so here's what you're going to do for your brainstorming session with your table. So you're going to get a table placemat that looks like this, and in each of these different sections, you're going to draw or write your ideas for your prototype for your prosthetic hand, your grasping hand. You're going to draw and write down as many as you can. Ideate. Have a backup plan for your backup plan. Okay? So once you guys have finally brainstormed, put your ideations on paper, you're going to choose a couple and discuss it, just like we did in the packet. You're going to get feedback. What kind of things are going to work in there? What kind of things are not going to work? And then once you have a really great solid final solution, you're going to put it in the box. You're going to draw it in the box. Okay? Simple as that. That's how I know that you guys are working together. Lastly, remember to use all safety precautions when using hot glue guns, especially the high temperature ones. Happy designing, and see you Wednesday.